Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do Gameplays como Infinito. Eu sou Ariel, essa daqui é a parte 6. Deixa eu tirar a dúvida aqui. É a parte 6 de Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. Um game que me deixou muito em dúvida em muitos momentos. Em outros momentos ele me dá muitas surpresas. Tô curtindo a experiência até agora. Então se você tá acompanhando aí, like, compartilhamento, se inscreve aí no canal. E vamos em busca de falar com o governador, né? O prefeito aí, o governador. Porque o filho dele, pelo visto, é o bruxo. E ele falou que ia queimar a bruxa. Cadê o filho dele? Quero falar com ele primeiro. Ele não vai estar aqui. É, mano, o bicho vai pegar muito. Ele não vai acreditar, ele vai falar que a gente tá louco.
Governor.
May I help you, Mr. McCraith?
I have to admit, this is an unusual case.
Yes, but have you solved it?
I believe so. But the culprit was not responsible for the plague. At least not directly.
Have you found the witch or have you not?
Someone here has been dabbling in some dark magic. I have the name.
So, what are you waiting for?
Don't you want to hear the name?
I do not need to. The principle is what matters.
Not exactly. The name is Lamentation Heskel.
No, it can't be. My son is studious. Curious, too curious at times perhaps, but he does not have a bad bone in his heart.
He showed Caleb Watson a ritual. The cobbler used it and became possessed.
Even if true, it would only mean my son was exposed to corruption. It happened before. Bring me proof, Banisher. Find the real source of evil.
I'll get it. Mark me.
Então a gente não
I must
tem
find
ainda.
your son, Governor.
His interests take him hither and thither. If he isn't here, he's been sprucing up one of the abandoned houses there. I ordered them emptied when the sickness hit. Yeah, go there. See for yourself. You're wrong about him. You're wrong about my son. Needless to say that I count, of course, on your discretion.
He was quick to condemn till it was his own son on the block. Who's he really protecting?
We'll bring him the proof he wants. If the boy is guilty, his father may not be able to protect him.
Vixe. Onde que é? Não lembro o que era aqui. Por que eu não fiz? Mano, interrogações são complicadas nos jogos. Elas te deixam inquieto. Elas te deixam inquieto. Por que o filho dele ia estar aqui mesmo?
Hell's balls. What happened here?
Something's emanating from under there.
Ai.
This place is off limits.
Ai. O moleque tá fazendo pior, né? Pô, de novo esse cara aí, mano. Mas olha o dano que eu tiro dele se não tem aquelas paradas de tipo... Ah, só dá pra fazer dano pulando.
Get the hell out of there!
Desgraçado.
Bust!
Investigar a casa.
One of these must be Lammy's hideaway.
Lá tá protegido contra a bruxa, então. Ah, não tá não.
Did you bring your gardening tools? No? Moving on then.
Ah.
Wards. Think you can fend for yourself?
Dá pra estourar aqui. É, mas não adianta, né? Talvez eu tenha que abrir aqui.
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back.
Opa. Ah, foi ele que brilhou. Não tem como abrir agora, então. Só vamos.
Lammy, you here?
Fitoterapia. Conjunto de ferramentas incluindo um bisturi, uma faca, uma lupa e outros objetos. Bastante coisa escondida.
This is locked from the inside.
Corvus corax ou corvo comum. Onívoro e oportunista de acordo com o local e a estação. Carniça, insetos, restos de comida, grãos, bagas, frutas, ovos e pequenos animais. Carta de Etienne Roulet. Meu caro Leme, como sempre, é uma grande satisfação falar com você novamente. Amo seu entusiasmo e inteligência. Você me faz lembrar de mim quando tinha sua idade. Tô ansioso para saber mais sobre os maiores mistérios do mundo. Do nosso mundo. De todos os mundos. Só gostaria de ter ficado mais tempo, mas devo voltar para a Providência. Até lá, aqui estão algumas notas rápidas para saciar sua sede. Soma da escassa pesquisa que minha humilde pessoa foi capaz de reunir com o tempo e paciência. Acredito que é justo admitir que não sabemos quase nada sobre o terrível Aralu que apenas a escrita mais rara se atreve a abordar. É o inferno mitificado, para o qual apenas os mais ousados se atrevem a viajar e voltar vivos? Serão todas essas histórias quase esquecidas, fragmentos de uma verdade revelada ou perdida? Realmente não posso dizer, mas sei disso, meu caro Leme. Você e eu somos como Orfeu. prontos para cruzar as águas proibidas e trazer de volta a única noiva que realmente amamos, o conhecimento. Só ver o negócio aqui sobre o lugar. Para mapear essas terras desconhecidas, passar o limiar e caminhar bravamente por aqueles desertos proibidos e rios gelados sobre os quais apenas os poetas mais loucos cantavam. Ver o que está além e voltar para sonhar mais sobre isso. Que emoção, meu jovem amigo, que objetivo. Se eu fosse mais jovem, assim como você, conseguiria nessa jornada inédita. Por enquanto, posso apenas aconselhá-lo a ter cuidado. Sim, o limiar entre o nosso mundo e o outro lado é mais fino em New Eden. Isso não significa que será mais fácil viajar lá. Segundo algumas das minhas pesquisas, alguns já tentaram nessa área, feiticeiros mesquinhos e bruxas insignificantes. Talvez seja por isso que o limiar é tão fino. Talvez seja por isso que os mortos parecem ser tão facilmente autorizados a andar nessa terra. Quem pode dizer com certeza? Na semana passada, enquanto eu estava investigando sozinho, notei algumas vibrações muito peculiares vindas de um moinho antigo localizado em um penhasco, à beira-mar. E é lá que ele tá, hein? Um lugar bastante assustador, se você me perguntar. Se você investigar mais a possibilidade de encontrar o limiar para o mítico Aralu antes de nos encontrarmos novamente, esse poderia ser um lugar para começar. Mas certifique-se de estar preparado, meu caro rapaz. Meu velho coração não suportaria perder outro colega promissor e amado. Até nos encontrarmos de novo, só posso aconselhá-lo a manter tudo isso em segredo, por mais abençoado e gentis que sejam, muitos de seus amigos locais não aceitariam o tipo de conhecimento que você e eu compartilhamos com tanta alegria.
Aralu. Mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
You mentioned an old mill. Seemed fascinated by the place.
O caminho. Nossa.
The incisions are clean. The precision of an expert.
There's magic here, though faint.
Baú do Lamentation. Aqui.
Nothing incriminating.
Nota de Leme. Este lugar é ainda mais fascinante do que imaginei. Tantas perguntas sem respostas esperando para ser respondidas. Monsieur Roulet estava certo. Tenho certeza de que a trágica história do velho moinho tem muito a ver com isso. Irei para lá. Farei meu trabalho lá, sem ser molestado por vizinhos suspeitos e nada científicos. Há tanto que fazer.
Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill.
É lá que nós precisamos ir. E é lá que a gente vai com teleporte, porque a gente já explorou. E nas contas valeu a pena correr lá. Eu ia ter que fazer tudo agora.
This is locked from the other side.
Tem muitas inspirações nesse jogo. Músicas e ambientações a la The Witcher. Combate também. Talvez tenta ser um pouco. God of War. Página 1 do diário de Hugh Batchelor. Acho que nossa mudança para New Eden foi uma boa coisa. Em Boston, Marcy não era apreciada. Ela era até mesmo rejeitada. Aquelas pessoas não entendem nada. Aqui uma nova vida nos aguarda. E as pessoas das pequenas cidades parecem mais piedosas do que nossos antigos vizinhos. Tenho certeza de que Mercy também será ouvida. Nossos primeiros meses em New Eden correram bem. Marcy se integrou muito bem, as pessoas falam com ela, e mesmo que às vezes fiquem um pouco confusas com suas palavras, elas não a julgam e parecem acreditar quando ela conta suas visões. Isso porque essas pessoas são verdadeiramente puritanas, verdadeiras súditas de Deus. Hoje Marcy se recusou a sair e mal falou comigo, fechada em seus pensamentos. Isso uns 10 dias depois? 12 dias depois? Fechada em seus pensamentos. Acho que o Nosso Senhor está se comunicando com ela. Às vezes ela me lembra nossa mãe. Mesmo que ela não tivesse visões divinas, o mesmo brilho cintilaria em seus olhos e o mesmo brilho de santidade. Às vezes fico um pouco desapontado em não ter herdado a sabedoria de nossa mãe, mas afinal é melhor dessa forma. Posso não ser o interlocutor direto de Deus, mas sou protetor de sua boca. Mas alguns dias depois, papai e mamãe ficariam orgulhosos de nos ver. Marcy discute com nossos companheiros e minha reputação cresce a cada dia. Estou me tornando um homem respeitável na comunidade. Sinto falta de nossos pais às vezes. E gostaria que eles não tivessem partido tão jovens. Gostaria de não ter precisado cuidar de Marcy quando eu tinha idade suficiente para me casar. Mas esse era o meu destino e hoje compreendo. Pois hoje Marcy e eu formamos uma dupla divina, a palavra de Deus e seu intérprete. E quando morrermos, estaremos à direita de Nosso Senhor, orgulhosos do que conquistamos durante nosso tempo na Terra. Pelo visto tem algo escondido ali, hein? Talvez tenha um caso aqui. Estranho. Ver pra onde vai essa história e...
Looks derelict. Is he really inside?
Nossa, eles não adaptam pra, tipo assim, olha... nós já passamos por aqui. Bom, agora abriu.
What hides here in the dark? Come out, come out.
Pesquisa de símbolos de lame. Primeiro símbolo, desenho de símbolo de bruxa ineficaz. Para ser emparelhado. Fracasso. Funciona ainda que fraco. Tentar isso? Uma tentativa de traduzir o ritual de Lesser Palingênesis para o inglês comum.
Looks like Lamy was trying to translate some sort of ritual.
Not any ritual. This is the Lesser Palingenesis.
I guess no one warned Lamy that grimy reincarnation rituals were not without risk.
Tentei descobrir se isso aí existia ou existiu em algum momento. Parece que não. Nota de Etienne Roulet. Eu não estava errado sobre o potencial oculto dessa região. O véu entre o Aralu e o nosso mundo é particularmente fino e, portanto, propício a fendas. A ambição louca do casal Procter só serviu para quebrar ainda mais essa fragilidade já existente. pobres amadores. Agora eles estão punidos pela eternidade. No entanto, graças aos seus esforços, serei capaz de adquirir muito conhecimento sobre o Aralu e ser bem sucedido onde todos os outros fracassaram. Solicitei a ajuda do filho de Heskel, que... Ué, ele tá falando o quê então? Que diferentemente de seu estúpido pai, tem potencial e, portanto, pode ser muito útil para mim. Juntos podemos chegar a grandes conquistas.
This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path.
O livro de afirmações menores e maiores por Onomacritus.
So, what are you hiding in here, evil spawn?
Glancing at the original writing, Lammy's work was poor. No wonder the ritual he spawned for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
Não posso esperar mais. Papai pode pregar ou passear com seus amigos do conselho na cidade, mas palavras não salvarão essas pessoas. Temos o poder e o dever de agir, não de temer por nossa reputação. Mas papai sempre temeu a perda da reputação a ponto de abandonar o seu ofício, deixando-me aprender em segredo. Que vergonha. Se meu pai não vai agir, então eu vou.
He doesn't speak well of his dad.
He thought he was better. That's not a particularly difficult task, in fairness.
We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something.
More ghost wards. Someone was being extra careful.
Oxi. Ah, não.
Here, I found something.
O custo de pontos de espírito administração é de 50%, mas o dano recebido por Ante é aumentado em 30%. Quase não recebo dano com ela, não é uma ideia. Vamos tentar simplesmente evoluir primeiro.
Great.
Teste 17. O sujeito sentiu imediatamente a minha presença. As ervas não têm nenhum efeito particular. Ainda não está funcionando como esperado. Tá.
Why did he feel like he needed so much protection?
Precisa de uma chave.
Just a lift. Why is this mechanism so complex? That book again.
The Agrippa. That's not good. Not good at all.
What level of not good are we talking about exactly?
This book promises eternal life, but the promise is a trap. Let's hope it hasn't been used.
O dia chegou. Em breve nosso fervor será recompensado com o maior presente. Com a companhia reunida, preparamos o ritual. Ethel e Anton têm muito a discutir à parte. Não me importa. A vida eterna acena.
The crank. Good.
More magic muckery. Not necromancy, though.
lift should work now.
Descer agora. Pelo elevador.
All this is more serious than we thought. I'm apprehensive. Not just because we're going underground.
We'll be careful. We don't know what Lammy was up to. And the signs are not encouraging.
Ah, o elevador foi mais pra baixo. Eita.
You know, I could get to like it underground. The darkness, the gloom, the cool air.
Really?
No, not really. Not at all.
Não tem nada aqui. Ah.
Creeping ivy
Que
again.
isso?
As invasive as...
Hellspawn. Another sorrow used as a guardian.
Ah, a gente vai pegar o poder aqui. Certeza. Depois que vencer ele, a lanterna sobe de nível.
Trouble's about. Stand fast. It's almost done. It's on you. yourself. Heads up.
Confuso.
Rolling again, huh?
Caramba, minha vida tá acabando.
Trouble's about.
Ah. Caceta, mano.
Eyes peeled.
Ah, vai se lascar.
Use them all.
Ah, cara. O que aconteceu? Não consigo atacar os caras. O que eu tô fazendo de errado, velho? Não tô entendendo. Tem mais alguma proteção? Deve ter mais alguma proteção. Derrubei 2. É, deve ser isso.
Hogging all the fun.
Ah, you'll be free soon enough, you bastard.
Eu já sei onde tá. É lá, ó.
Let's end this.
É isso.
Incoming.
falando muito pouco.
That's filthy. When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Here, I found something. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the Sarah's vigilance?
Ah. Ele passou pro vazio. Ih, rapaz. Caramba, o Leme vai virar alguma coisa, mano.
So, here we are.
I suppose now we step into the void.
Suppose we do.
Achei que tinha dado tela azul no Windows.
Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lemmy can't be far.
Something has me. Wards.
Ué. Tem como gastar esse ponto? É uma coisa ou outra. Será? Ué, tem um negócio de bruxa ali.
Wards.
Ali.
You're on your own.
Wards worked well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
Thank you.
Anytime.
Wards. I'm going to leave a hand here.
Flagela de novo. Tá level 18.
Back down to hell!
Cê é louco. Não posso atacar.
Stay down! Do this myself.
I'm at your side again.
Ah, é, não tem mapa aqui.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
Tá bom, peraí, vamos lá no outro lugar. Tem nada. Uma fenda em algum lugar do mapa desse do campo.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased.
Aparições fantasmagóricas podem ser controladas ou pelo menos guiadas com diversos rituais conhecidos. Eles devem ser realizados com muito cuidado para que o controle não seja cedido, com efeito potencialmente catastrófico.
This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Ele tá aí, mano. Ixi.
So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Heskel?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
Ué. Não é ele que tá lá na realidade?
Were you stuck in here?
In the Araloo. Originally, I was searching for the source of the poisoning. I may have overestimated my talents. Still, an amazing place to be stuck in, no? Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing, too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Of course.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
Men bonding over bereavement and black magic. A pretty tale indeed.
I should have proceeded with more caution.
You shouldn't have proceeded at all. We have a witch hunt on our hands. You could face trial for this botched ritual.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulte Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating.
Nossa, nem liga pros efeitos.
You mistake foolishness for audacity. You must mend your ways.
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Do you remember Deborah?
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Heskel, and I am a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning, and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
Are you a demonologist like your father?
More or less. Less, more so. My father sees occultism through the eyeglass of his faith, but I know better. So, more so?
If you don't share your father's faith, what do you believe?
I believe in the afterlife. The proof is about us. And if the void embodies eternal despair, there must too be a place of hope. But where? I ask myself, where?
Your father is convinced a witch poisoned his well. Caleb Watson was cursed by a ritual you gave him. I'd focus if I were you.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
I can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them, the very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong, apart from a little theft.
You've studied demonology. Did you do it alone?
When my father forbade me to continue, I confess I disobeyed him in secret. Those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of their secret knowledge. Funny, eh? More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratching at the surface.
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself the prize.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remain sick. They look for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Ariel taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
By the Ariel, do you mean the Void?
Neither name does it justice. This place is beyond words. The Ariel, Mr. McCraith, is made of the very fabric of our primordial myths. Isn't it amazing?
How can you be sure the Void has tainted the region?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Was it the same illness?
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Ariel. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
What do you expect to find at the source of the ooze?
To find a cure. The ooze seeps into our world, sickening us. I may be able to stop it. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Ariel is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Ariel is not your home, Lammy. But thank you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as you remember them?
My senses are different. It's difficult to describe how. I can see, sometimes touch. I cannot smell. Red tells me this is a blessing.
How do you manifest in this plane? Do you feel bound, or are you here by choice?
It feels as if I were clinging to a rope, high above the abyss. Even if I wished to let go, I could not bring myself to do it.
I see. What about your Banisher skills? Can you use them? Do the accoutrements of your craft still work? As a ghost, do they not harm you?
The marks on my hands and the rings on my fingers aren't actually there. They have no more effect on me than a memory.
Can you talk to any ghost you wish?
No. I sense traces of their presence. To talk to them, I must still do the work.
And yet here I am, talking to you. How marvelous. The dead are rarely as articulate, nor are they accommodating. In fact, they're often quite rude.
We should probably get going. Some other time, then.
But we have merely scratched at the surface of the great mysteries. I mean, look around us. We stand here beyond the ultimate frontier. Sorry. I mean to say, yes, Mistress Duarte.
What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Ver de onde ele veio.
Antea, we should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is. I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find that. Oh, God! I need a wee bit of help here.
Beware. Wards. Ghost wards cannot manifest. I can't help you. Wards, you're on your own. I am warded. I cannot. I'm with you once more. Did we miss a few?
Por que gastou?
Almost there. Throwing a tantrum, are we?
oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
É a saída. Ou eles vão para um lugar mais interno.
Let's see what lies on the other side.
Ou a gente vai pra New Eden.
Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
Ué.
The ooze affects the incarnate too. The ooze affects the incarnate too. Who goes there?
Ué. Aquele cara,
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be then?
What was...
Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You? It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Livro de contabilidade da fazenda dos Gibbs. Um monte de coisa.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. Their land was barren. They were struggling for money.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
A casa
Maybe it was
caiu.
personal.
Could this house have been targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Casa do Gibbs, obrigado pela sua nota. O próprio Deus sabe que os tempos são difíceis. Que você não pudesse honrar nosso último pedido de grãos era compreensível. Nós nos encontramos em uma posição semelhante. Após a morte de nosso último gado, teremos que cancelar nosso próximo pedido. Segue anexo o saldo da nossa conta, que consideraremos encerradas. Pelo menos até tempos melhores voltarem. Deus salve todos nós dessa maldição.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well,
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
Get lost, would you? Not strong enough.
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume. Being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down, are you? Going again, huh? Another shadow.
What do
Ela tá
they
guiando a
want?
gente.
Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
Beware. Wards. I can't help you. Wards, you're on your own. Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Still impressive. Expect
There's a tough one. Don't let it crush you.
Someone didn't want to stay dead.
Heskel e seu rebanho na cidade estão aqui, fugindo de suas casas. Temos espaço para todos no campo. Há um mofo na parede perto da porta da frente. Vou raspar, falou a Clemens. Ou Clemens, né? O mofo virou um preto doentio e escorre entre as tábuas. As colheitas, como eram, fracassaram. O governador e seus... Caramba, eu tô sem atenção, mano. Vamos lá. O governador e seu bando de almas de coração fraco trouxeram a maldição com eles. Que o Senhor nos livre. A coisa preta está em todo lugar. As pessoas adoecem, com dificuldade para respirar e sangrando por todos os orifícios que você gostaria de mencionar, e alguns que você não gostaria. O diabo cospe e somos inundados por ele. Lembro-me de 7 anos atrás, quando a peste se abateu pela última vez. Peço a Deus que conceda a mim, Clemens Gibbs, e ao meu fiel e moderadamente capaz marido, Antipas, e sabedoria para mais uma vez expulsar a bruxa. Deus nos ajudará porque o nosso governador usa magia. Seu filho, qual é o nome dele? O idiota colocou um totem pagão perto da casa. Eu derrubei. Antipas disse que viu Heskel jogar algo no poço e então a terra tremeu. O que os Heskel estão fazendo?
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden time with the governor.
That's not what Deborah's research pointed at.
The Gibbs are not at home to rational explanations.
Um atalho.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Off we go then.
O tiro tá muito forte. Ele usa o poder de banimento pra ficar mais forte e aí já enche, é muito bom. Essa combinação gera uma build interessante. E o tiro é mais legal que o ataque corpo a corpo.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Find a way around then.
Red, come see this.
Didn't work. Can't get a clear shot with that thing in the way.
So use your genius and find a better angle. Red, I can't manifest anymore.
Tá estranhão, hein?
Are those echoes we're hearing, or the shadows speaking?
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first?
Tô achando que eles deram origem aos fantasmas. Oh, meu Deus. Meu Windows fica dando notificações estranhas. Bem na hora que eu tô gravando, cara.
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
More fun.
Cara, esse tiro é poderoso.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off.
Ah, o jogo não tá me deixando voltar, cara. Porra, nada a ver, mano. Bloquearam, mano. Isso não faz sentido.
We're not done here.
Nada a ver. Não consigo voltar pra ela. Ixi. Estranhíssimo. Ah, é que ela tá ali.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
You must be quite the man to have walked over here. Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
Agora eu consigo voltar.
There's more to be searched here. Did you feel that?
It's close.
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Nossa!
Did we miss a few? I have another in sight.
More friends. Kiss for you. How about this? Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Or Bacche liquefy. This is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence. Wards, you're on your own.
Wards.
Thank you. I know.
Que rolê, mano.
Malice has been bound to this.
You are sent back.
Terceiro ataque do soco reduz as extrações. Alguns não valem quase nada.
The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
Eles fizeram?
I'm sure we are missing something.
Ué? Não foi?
Hold on a wee minute. This place deserves a proper sweep. This is it. This is the source.
Eita.
How do we get to it?
Nossa, vai ter um monstrão aí, mano.
Shelter, if you need a fire to warm you up.
Bala infinita, né?
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that? The bucket is tainted.
Balde?
The bucket is tainted. A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
Oh yeah.
An echo from the past drifts by.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this
Deborah.
community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
Dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
And do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
De sua família, o governador Heskel se sentiu compelido a executar uma coluna suspeita de bruxaria. Ok. Eu acho que era Deborah.
He's afraid. The Earth took the Gibbs house. Perhaps he thought he was a target too. The Gibbs had a hand in rigging the witch trial, but he was the one who sealed it.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Heskel must have feared the suspicious mob.
Uma pena.
This can't be good.
Oxi.
Who are you?
If we speak, so you listen?
Impudence! Read the charges!
Let rule in the grave. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
For to vanquish evil, you conspired with witches.
Sworn to actual ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Hereafter.
I am no witch hunter. Never was.
Bloody hell. Is that me? Cheap trick.
Foi isso.
What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it. Getting rid of that ooze should weaken the shadows.
That shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow.
Nossa.
I never wanted this. I hate the very... This just won't do.
Help me need this shadow.
Caramba, ela fez igual.
Bloody shadow. I'll take care of this thing.
I have to do this myself.
lessons. No wishes.
Antea died to help New Eden, and still we fight this curse.
What more do you want from us? Let me.
Ah, merda, tá embaçado, hein? Não quero enfrentar isso de novo, não.
I ought to face myself.
This is going to vex me. Your strikes do nothing.
Mudado pra ela rápido, mas não tinha tempo de acertar os caras. Vamos ver como é que vai ser isso aí. Se eu vou ter que passar desde o começo. Puta merda. Vai ser mais rápido. Passadinho.
I am no witch hunter. Never was. I ought to face myself.
Entendi.
Hell's balls. What the hell just came out of that shit?
It's working. Keep at it.
I forgave myself a long time ago. You can't have this wound.
Sei bem aqui. Caramba, vai. Agora é a Antea que tem que bater.
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. Let me.
Não dá pra você ir, minha filha. Você não
have to do this myself. Time for me to shine.
Getting rid of that ooze should weaken the shadows. This thing is mine. I need to be be the one to face it. This just won't do. I'll take care of this thing. I can sure as hell try. Damn you.
I can handle this, you know. Thea died to help New Eden, and still we fight this curse.
What more do you want from us?
I expected to fight myself today.
Alô?
Your strikes do nothing. Let me. You won't do that again.
For my soul. I'm the one who's the fighter.
I need to be the one to face it.
Caramba, que imagem.
We have passed judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Acabaram com o bagulho. Porra,
Enough.
tem um monte de coisa. O dano do ataque corpo a corpo e o dano de ataque de soco são aumentados em 10% para cada manifestação e restauração. Vai algumas coisas. Bem louco.
Can we please get out of here?
Bem louco essa skin. É bem a skin, essa armadura, velho. Confrontar o governador. Peraí.
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel powerless. I were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Eita.
Ignorance caused this. A raging epidemic drove them out of their minds. Unable to look within, they pointed the finger.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Heskel has so much to answer for.
Caramba, a gente nem ia fazer essa parte. A gente tava indo pro forte. Eu vim pra cá por causa da missão paralela. Gerou talvez a melhor parte do jogo até agora. Pra mim. Tô doido. Não sei se o jogo ia me trazer pra cá ainda.
Something's concealed.
Eu não andei aqui.
Who's that?
Yes, something's here.
Seems to be stuck. Officially cannon powder. That and down there, it was... I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. But now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
Nossa. Essa dos dois é da hora. Esse cara tá na casa dele lá. Na igreja.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at one thing above all else, my friends, is the Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet in his name they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banishers speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. It is a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Aye. Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
Tells the story of a woman, a teacher, living peaceably among friends until there came a plague. In fear, the good people went to their governor. "The devil walks among us," they said, "and you must save us, or we will find someone who will." This governor knew he could not save them, but he could give them a witch. She would confess, or she would be judged.
Deborah Comenius was a witch, Mr. McCraith. She was the devil's tool, and worse, much worse.
The trial was not fair. You had no proof, and you knew it.
Credible witnesses gave believable testimony, sir.
Witnesses like Gibbs, who pressured you into a guilty verdict to avoid being suspected of witchcraft yourself.
There was pressure, I'll not deny it. But I did what I did to protect the colony. It was a difficult time.
The picture of yourself that you hold in your mind is that of a great occultist.
To repel the devil, the wise and fearless man must learn the Black Spy's tricks.
Do you then consider yourself a true demonologist?
In order that a war be just, 3 things are necessary. Firstly, the authority of the sovereign. Secondly, a just cause. Thirdly, a rightful intention.
Aye, the Summa Theologiae of St. Thomas Aquinas, a classic quote from which you have conveniently omitted an important detail. To wit, a just cause is required, namely that those who are attacked should be attacked because they deserve it on account of some fault. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil, past the hem, beyond the invisible? Have you ever heard of the Ariel?
What gibberish is this?
No? Your good friend Etienne Roulet did not, it seems, deign you worthy of his secrets. Never mind. You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
What do you really want, Governor?
I wish only to serve. I am the trusted servant of the good people of New Eden. Without me, they're lost.
Without them, you would be lost.
Yes. Maybe I do need them. Very human of me. But these people undoubtedly need me, Mr. McCraith. And there is no one else.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more, no thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it, belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken, secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
Caramba. Sacrificar ele aqui é loucura na frente de todo mundo. Ou se eu tivesse outro caminho.
Flock forced your hand. For the greater good, you say, you indulge their bloodlust. I believe you didn't. I don't believe your motive. You delighted in your magical witch hunt, your trivial rituals. You thought you'd be lauded for your humility and skill. But you have neither.
Opa.
Now all around you crumbles. Yet still you state your claim as the rightful protector of the people of New Eden. I have found the culprit, the devil worshipper, the source of the evil that has befallen your community. Sorry, son.
You're having a laugh. Can't be.
That don't. My son, a witch. You mock us, sir. Present proof or retract your ridiculous accusation.
Now you need proof. For years, Lammy studied your precious library of the forbidden, but he outdid his father. He learned. 'Twas Lammy who taught Caleb Watson the dark ritual that brought his beloved wife back from the dead.
I was trying to help. I did nothing wrong.
No! Lord have mercy! For shame.
The boy was always strange.
No. No, Lammy is a good boy. I won't have it.
Easy, Governor. Your son's intentions were sound, and his mistakes, grave as they were, did not poison the well.
Forgive me for swearing in the meeting house, but this is a blooming farce.
Have I ever failed you? In evil times, have we not endured? Have I not protected you?
Fooled by his own flesh. How could he be so blind?
Débora, vixe. Olha, ela acendeu.
Have faith. The Banisher has lifted the curse. Brighter days are here.
Caramba.
I knew you were trouble. You and your lady. Look what you've done.
Don't push your luck, Heskel. I've given you a shot at redemption. It's more than you gave Deborah.
Damn you, Banisher. Paid in consideration of a curse lifted. All rights defended now and hereafter. I look forward to never seeing you again.
Don't count on it. The work's not done.
Agora a gente pode derrubar tudo.
This place. Rest up, then please, let's get out of here.
Ah, não pode. Pediu pra gente descansar primeiro, mano. Alguma coisa tem aqui.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Heskel saw to that when he ordered Deborah's execution. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Wary?
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's more than that. My past casts a growing shadow upon my heart. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Did you go looking for her? Was she near him? It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
It's so far beyond the realm of possibility you wouldn't believe it. No, she wasn't there. But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away.
Where?
As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Mais evolução. Caramba. Quando o Red é atingido, aumenta o dano do próximo ataque pesado em 100%. Atingir o inimigo com a coronha do rifle aumenta o dano do próximo tiro de rifle em 30%. Pode ser uma boa isso aqui. Acertos em pontos fracos com rifle restauram 15 pontos de espírito. O dano causado por Red é aumentado em 20%, mas o dano recebido... São 2 amarelos que eu tenho? É isso? Tururu.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Eu acho que eu vou aqui, mano. Apesar de ter ainda aqui. Olha. Que isso? Vamos ali também. Oxi, que isso? Eita! O jogo me obrigou? Eita, não posso. O jogo me obrigou a vir pra cá, mano. Não tem escolha.
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at the seam.
This isn't good.
Uneasy. Me too.
Opa. Não sei se estou fazendo algo errado. Aqui.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Mantenha a pode aprisionar de 2 núcleos maiores se a gente contê-la. Ah, então tem que achar o maior primeiro. Entendi. Legal.
We can get to that ivy from the other side. The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
She.
The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Parece ter tempo, não. Bom, agora o mapa completamente liberado, né? Tá bom. Ah, ok.
Enjoying the target practice.
Like you need it.
É pra gente voltar lá pro save, então tá tudo bem, liberamos. Essa progressão foi bacana no jogo. Eu tô gostando mais do jogo agora. Eu, tipo, deveria estar cansando dele, né? Mas tô gostando mais, né? Então isso é bom.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Who there? Where could they be?
Ué.
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
Opa. Caramba, funciona de longe. Acabou? Ah, tem tempo, velho. Ali.
Teamwork.
Pra ali que eu tenho que ir. Vai ter batalha. Puxa.
Not quite the right alignment.
Ué.
Do you see anywhere that could help?
Keep searching here. The pattern needs to line up.
Eu tô tentando. Vai, voltei. Não, tem algo errado. Parece que aqui é uma coisa extra mesmo. Vou subir de novo. Ixi.
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us.
Nossa.
As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind. Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me.
Nossa.
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever.
Nossa.
Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Ixi, já era. É forte, hein? Cara, eu errei tudo. Meu Deus!
I can help.
Soldiers, bring me her head!
Away with you! Try this on for size.
Handle this.
Sumiu.
Armed soldiers in charge.
Bloody mosshead for now.
Meu Deus, quantos? Caramba, ganhei um monte de coisa. As restaurações de manifestações são reduzidas em 30, mas o dano de manifestações... As restaurações de manifestações são reduzidas. Ela recarrega mais tempo. Mais rápido. O dano causado por Radiant tem aumentado 50% quando todas as manifestações estão em restauração. Ah. Agora vamos falar com ela fantasma para poder acendê-la.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. What about me? How do I live now? You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then. She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Caramba, que cena.
Leave her be. For now.
Caramba, que momento meio... Olha, as coisas estão chegando ao fim.
Talk about it?
I will do.
Caramba, que música, velho. Agora dá pra jogar em outros lugares.
What will become of Seiko now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
If she has regrets, she must tame them.
Grief knows no rulebook.
I remember Aoife's wake. Friends and neighbours came from miles around. We stood and watched over for a day and a night. There was food and drink, song and dance. We honoured and rejoiced in the life she'd led, short as it was. I did not have a wake when my father died. Nor my mother, nor Blair or Anik. But we were running from our enemies and barely had time to bury them. It was as if their deaths hadn't happened. What if I cannot hold a wake for you?
You saw Seeker. Wake or not, loss needs to be felt and lived and done. As long as my body is free of the nightmare, that is all that matters. I'll be all right.
Aye. You'll be all right. What about me? What about me when you are truly gone? Who am I without you? I never wanted to know. When I woke in that cave, felt like I'd lost everything. I feel like I lost everything.
I'm still here.
For now. And I'm so afraid when you won't be anymore.
I'm afraid too. Afraid to leave you behind. Afraid to journey on.
I had such plans. We'd live such wonders together. Just... I wanted more time.
So did I. But we are together now. One last great adventure.
Aye. That's something. I miss the warmth of your skin. So much.
And I yours.
But are we sure about what we're doing? Are you sure this is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ceridian's death has changed things for you.
Aye. But more so Seeker's grief. I could have you back. I long for it. It pains me.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds. But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
I swear it, my love. This is it.
Ah, não tem como, né, mano? Fizemos toda a nossa jornada até agora pela ascensão dela. Ele não vai matar as pessoas por tudo que a gente viu ele fazendo. Talvez uma segunda run eu jogue em busca da ressurreição.
We may be tempted. We must not succumb.
Banishers will remain.
Ia ter como salvar aqui, né? Pra depois não ter que jogar o jogo inteiro de novo.
Banishers. To the end.
Aye, my love. To the end.
Spared by the Banishers, but his undoing complete.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Fairfax Heskel must live with his sins. Their governor rode the pendulum from pinnacle to pit. The shaken faithful must turn once again to the Lord. This new quest for purity may end like the last, in injustice and misery. But to whom will they listen? Can they be stopped before it's too late?
Entendi o que eles estão fazendo. Parece que teremos mais missões com eles. Afinal das contas, acho que a gente vai fazer tudo isso. Olha, quanta missão, velho. Caraca. Bom, quero concluir essa daqui. Agora é possível. Tem outra aqui. Caramba, quanta coisa. E parece coisa boa, relevante.
You aim for the heart, I'll destroy the roots.
Picked and culled.
Caramba, mano, esse cenário é grande, hein?
Away with you! Die, you bastard!
O som ambiente do jogo é muito bom. Eita.
bloody mongrel.
Something's here.
Hidden.
Caramba, que cenário, velho. Na moral. Não é por aqui que nós teremos... É por aqui? Acho que é por aqui que nós teremos o que eu preciso. Acho que pode ser isso.
Once you've revealed the roots, I'll destroy them.
Os pedidos estranhamente estão chegando quando chegar, né? A necessidade de vir importunar. Blá blá. Ah, isso aqui, ó. Tinham todos aqui. Já dá pra pegar mais.
There. Evelyn should be pleased.
I'm sure she will, especially coming from you.
What?
Nothing.
É verdade.
Check what was hiding under that ivy.
Nossa, o jeito que some, velho. Opa, tô ouvindo. Ué? Isso aqui é alguma coisa de missão. Vou lá pegar essa missão. É, vou pegar essa missão. Não, eu vou aqui. Tô quase lá. Vamos ver o que tem lá. Vai ser alguma batalha difícil.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
From the invisible. E lá vamos nós. Level 20, irmão.
Run, Red. Don't let it crush you.
Get lost, won't you?
You'll get it next time.
picking up something spectral nearby.
Talvez essa casinha aí também só dê pra abrir numa missão. Deve estar lá dentro. Ela tava olhando.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Fazer uma batalha aqui.
Corpses. We could manifest what hides here.
Turn out and turn up!
Ready and waiting.
21.
It's on you.
Stay put.
Make a run for it.
Time for me to shine.
Shouldn't stay in there.
Bugou?
Back down to hell.
E tem mais. É isso aí, vamos ver aquele mapinha ali que vai abrir. Tem uma missão pra lá, inclusive. Acho que até uma boa ir lá desbravar pra já ter viagem rápida quando precisar. Ixi. Dois.
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
Ué, tem mais?
Did I ever mention how good we are together?
Yeah. It's always good to hear.
Eita, não vai abrir não? Ah, agora sim. E a gente tem dois negócios de vazio aqui. Vamos linkar isso aqui.
Don't let that specter get to the corpse.
Caramba, olha o efeito. Uia.
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back. I don't think so.
Não tô vendo.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
Ué.
Take care. The place is warded.
Caramba, mano. Será que tem um cenário ali dentro?
Wards. I'm going to need a hand. I love doing that.
Kiss for you.
É, a gente tá subindo de level mais rápido, hein?
Beware. Wards.
Level 23, mano.
Piss off!
Pra cá, não sei se vale a pena ir agora.
Wards, you're on your own.
Pra cá não tem como,
I can see just fine. A ward restrains me.
Vamos linkar aqui para chegar aqui de novo. A não ser que é ali que eu consiga ver o Ward.
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back.
Um cara. Vamos proteger o mesmo lugar. Já tô indo pra frente, né? Aí lascou. Aí lascou demais. Vou lá olhar. Sem entrar no vazio.
Take it.
The entire farm heading away here. Mind you, it looks abandoned.
Ghost wards protected.
A gente não pode derrubar? Vai ter história aqui? Ué.
The trolley looks functional.
Sorry, not this time.
Ah, tem um negócio aqui.
I can't worry. Sorry, not this time.
Caramba, tem um monte.
I am warded. I cannot.
Voltou rápido.
Love doing that.
Ih,
I feel something close.
são mais de 3. Isso é louco.
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Caramba, tem 4.
That's why they pay me good money.
O que isso liberou mesmo?
Doors blocked on the other side. Wasn't I always? Once I've bruised the heart, destroy the wisps within its roots.
Demora, velho. Talvez seja isso. Entendeu?
Done. Let's open it and see if we get paid.
Vai lá pra cima. Ah, dá pra dar um tiro só. Legal esses cenários assim. Adicionando novas formas de se jogar. Vamos subir agora. Eu vi que tem um negócio aqui, ó. Um baú. Como é que eu vou pra lá, não?
I thought gardening was supposed to be relaxing.
Oxi. Local assombrado? É diferente? É diferente. Então essa interrogação amarela não é sempre void. Vazio. Aqui tem um equipamento.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
Um, dois, três. Vamos ver. Ih. Lascou. Onde tá isso?
Oh, shite. Ivy.
What did you expect?
Putz. Sem chance. Tem mais? Era ali.
Picked and culled. Wards, think you can fend for yourself? I can't help you.
This was worth the effort.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Aqui que tá o item.
That was fun.
Oh, so you do.
Manifestações consomem 5% dos pontos de saúde atuais, mas causam mais dano. Explosões 50, aprisionamento 100, salto 200. Puxa, mas perder vida?
Like gardening.
Quero não.
Oh, I can't get enough.
Good, because I'm sure there'll be more of it.
Vale a pena. Pela experiência, não pelo... Quer dizer, pelo loot também, né? Talvez eu não use agora só. Aqui... Não vejo como. Não sei como, mas aqui vamos.
Something has me. Wards.
Realmente não tá visível. Opa.
Much better.
É isso. Caraca. Vamos ver o que é isso. Deve ser um vazio. Não é não? Ah.
Rolling again, huh?
Stay down.
É um void mesmo ali, ó.
Ready to walk through it if you are.
Vamos deixar aí. Vamos olhar o nosso mapa e vamos para cá. Pra gente poder tentar linkar esse cenário aqui e fazer essa missão. Tem outra aqui também, quem sabe. Não é muita missão, hein? O jogo é longo. Vou gravando tudo aí pra vocês. Espero que vocês estejam curtindo e mandem pros amigos aí. Fala, ó, vem ver essa série aqui, mano. O cara do Come Infinito lá gravou e tá da hora. Dei um pause pra ver o mapa aqui, ó. Ele abriu. E a gente tem bastante coisa aqui. Inclusive um link, né? Com os cenários que a gente já tava. Dá pra gente procurar fazer essas coisas. Tem aqui um outro abrigo. Liberando os abrigos dá pra gente pegar viagem rápido o tempo todo. Então, vamos lá pro abrigo. Inclusive já tá ali, né? A gente tem que daí fazer a viagem rápida depois pra poder entregar as coisas pra mulher lá. Entregar a missão paralela.
Oh there.
Ué?
Anyone home?
Não é aqui não?
Mary Claire. How is your sister? Is everything all right?
And silence is your answer.
Let's try to find something useful outside of the house then.
Mary Claire. E, mano, aqui tem alguma história. Pô, cadê? Ah, tá longe. Depois eu volto explorando tudo aqui.
a safe harbor, should we need a moment's peace.
E galera, a gente vai finalizando esse vídeo por aqui. Foram 3 horas e meia de gameplay. Tô balanceando aí os tempos de cada vídeo. Eu vou só descansar pra ver se eles não conversam. Vamos ver. Pra vocês não perderem aí nenhuma parte da história. É isso, vamos subir de levels. O que dá pra subir de level aqui? O amuleto. Caramba, virou relíquia. Da hora. Vou dar aquela descansada e é isso. Espero por vocês no próximo vídeo do Banishers Ghost of New Eden. Estamos indo pra parte 7 já. Eu tô gravando tudo. Achei que o jogo ia ser mais curto, mas o jogo é grande. Valeu, galera. Fui.